there's something that'll play. Okay, what's Malcolm going to do with that? Probably make the ace point and bring one of those other checkers around, I suspect. Okay. And as we suspected he would do, he made the ace and brought one of them around to the outfield. Mochy enters with a 3-1, so now he's got something to do, and that we could anticipate he didn't want to put a fifth blot in play by slotting the 5. But okay, so here Malcolm can make the 4-point, and then he'll decide what to do with the last. Did I turn this? Make sure I'm checking my phone here. Make sure I turn the ringer off. Okay. So one more to go. Probably, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't think he wants to tidy any of that up by. He wants to keep the diversity of a number of builders. He's got the advantage of a 3-point board versus Mochy's 1-point board. So he wants to try to take advantage of that. And Mochy, recognizing well behind as he is and outboarded as he is, he's going to maintain the 2 anchors for this moment. And, of course, that worked out well because had he departed, he would have gotten Malcolm would have made that 5-point. So those 2 4s. Now what's he going to? He's going to play to the 6, then find a home for the 4th one, either the 9 or stepping up to the 20. But he's going to do it that way, the 9, and he plays to the 6 or the 20. But, high price to pay for Mochy to hit either of those blots on the other side. He'd have to give up an anchor, but he rolls a nice set of aces here. Shifts and puts 2 up. Always something nice to be said for 2 up. There's Marin Rose. Hello, Marin. Has joined our broadcast. Welcome. It's a nice match here. And then to remind y'all, on stream 2, which is on Ace Point Backgammon YouTube channel, will be David Wells and Steve Sachs. And on stream 3, which is on the Sunny Florida Backgammon YouTube channel, Jonas Seawald and your countryman, Marin, Kat Bakur, is playing on the stream 3. Okay, so here, this match is still kind of a bit of a hitting exchange and hasn't really assumed a defined flavor just yet. Set of 2s will work. Now, yes, he's going to slot on the 5. Yep. So Mochy wants to take advantage of the 75% probability of not dancing, and he did. So he hits and makes the bar, so quite a constructive roll. Five, 4. Didn't have many. Doesn't really want to bury. Okay, he's going to hit. Now you wouldn't see Malcolm's playing, a relatively aggressive game, and that's not to his detriment. I think the position dictates that. But he's certainly, an experienced, capable championship player, and he's not going to be intimidated by playing with some blots and playing with some aggression. Now Mochy gives him something to think about here. Let's see, over on stream 2, David Wells and Steve Sachs are about to begin, and Jonah and Kat have already begun on stream 3. So here Malcolm is pondering this. You know, it's kind of interesting. He's got the 3 blots over there, but he's got a 3-point board. Mochy's in the air. Were he to be hit, or even if not hit, the 3 could make the 20-point. If he gets hit, he's got returns, which could make the 20. I would have thought perhaps he might take that, but he decides that's not worth the risk. So he lets that one go, and Mochy gets on the scoreboard first here. Now, as y'all know, we like to run an interactive commentary program here. So I have a laptop here in front of me, and I can see the chat line and monitor that. So if you have comments, suggestions, critiques, questions, whatever you may wish, type it into the chat line, and I'll try to respond when I can and as appropriate. Yeah, Vinny, that's exactly true. You can, begin to gauge a style of play, a comfort level, or whatever from some of your opponent's early actions. They do, and you're right. You're talking about the checkers. It's funny, Mirren, that you say that because this morning, actually, Mochy has on the yellow shirt and he's playing the yellow checkers. Last night, it was funny that we had another match there, and Joe Urso was wearing a yellow shirt, but he was playing the blue checkers rather than the orange, and we told him there should have been a little better coordination. But here we do have Mochy playing the yellow checkers with the yellow shirt, so that works out well. Mario Stukovic. Yeah, Jason Briggs is here. I saw him this morning. Maybe at some point he can join me and tell us a little bit about this new Chrysloid board. He lives here in the South Florida area. Okay, so 6-3, so Mochy will make the 5, slot the bar. Got them all off and running over there. Okay, all 3 matches are, all 3 streamed matches are in progress. Will you be able to occasionally switch 2 and 3 so we can just check the score on 3, or doesn't? You true. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so Mochy's developed a 4 prime. And he's just got to best consider how to improve upon that. Okay. 4-1 makes the bar. Arda 4. Let's see what Malcolm chooses. That's a little better continuous prime. The other one would have unstacked the 6-point, certainly. So Okay. But had those consecutive 4-1s, so it didn't matter which one he played first. He ended up at the same juncture. Okay, so it's now who blinks first. They both need a 6 to maintain their. Hey, Hussein, you're always changing names there. Backgammon Odyssey now, you know. But thank you for identifying yourself, and thank you for transcribing. Tara says hello. Okay, so Malcolm has to break his prime. Now, Mochy can't get too excited about he can lead with a 4, but he's not going to. Leaves himself too vulnerable to an attack, so he's probably just going to have to do this. I mean, he could play the ace and deuce, save a 6, which might sustain him for another roll, but he goes ahead and plays the 7-2. 5-4, so Malcolm will play 2 off the 6. Yeah, and y'all will notice, just real quickly, a comment. I have stream 1 that we're commentating on and stream 2 on another TV next to it, and they're playing on a legacy board, some of the wood table boards that are one of the main sponsors, and that's a beautiful board with great contrast in the playing surface and the checkers as well as we do find here. Okay, Malcolm needs to get a 6 now and doesn't. Although by not having to leave, Mochy's got a tricky play in his future here, depending on the roll. Ooh, not good. So Hussein sends his warmest regards to Tara as well. Haven't seen Hussein in some time. Hope to see him again soon. Okay, Mochy trying to decide how he best wants to play that second set of 5s here. This way, not the prettiest thing to ever happen, but he does keep his checkers a bit better distributed rather than having 5 on the deuce point. Okay, now it's time. Malcolm's got to go. And this game is fixing to enliven itself here. Something's going to happen. 4-5. Look at that. Wow. Nice shake by the Mochy man. Malcolm. And again, just for everyone's benefit, at this tournament, the director and organizers have opted for the, among the few rule options within the USBGF rules, they've opted down checker is not valid, and it's not a legal moves tournament. So keep that in mind in watching this. If the die lands on the checker, even flat, it has to be re-rolled, or both have to be re-rolled. And, it's responsible moves. If someone makes an illegal move, the opponent doesn't necessarily have to call it out if it's perhaps to his benefit. So, anyway. This is interesting. Malcolm's actually, playing with a fair amount of pace himself. So this is the banana split. Like two heavyweights standing in the middle of the ring, kind of slugging it out here. So, Looky here, who's up early and joining me a little bit.
I'm never up early.
Close to it. They can hear us.
Yeah.
Hannah DeRosier is joined me this morning. The DeRosiers are here in Miami from home base in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Okay, Malcolm needs to. He'd taken that cube. I'd glanced away, but certainly was a lot of play left in this game. Nice 6-4. Now he's running out of time to keep those two anchors over there. But what are his options? Gonna see what make.
No, we went to a French breakfast place.
Oh, you saw Vinny's comment when Hannah had bacon wrapped donuts for breakfast. They all love you. Like to give you a hard time, don't they?
Mm-hmm. I had a croissant sandwich.
Croissant sandwich? Okay.
They had 8 different types of croissants.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool.
4 or 5. So Mochy's not too excited about stepping into Malcolm's 2 anchors. Plus, Mochy is looking forward to Malcolm having to come toward him. So as you know, this is will be the first full day of streaming. So, but here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's going to be pretty much continuous back-to-back streams, and we have 3 live streams. So we'll be covering a lot of matches, and as is typically the case with Arda-directed tournaments, all of the rounds of matches start at appointed times. So we'll be able to make some nice match selections. Tobias Håkansson, I guess the way you might say it, from Malmo, Sweden. I know that's the home of Thomas Tinlin as well, a good friend of ours, and of course friends to many commentating only on Stream 1, Vinny. One place we do typically, well, we've done it multiple commentators, is Stockholm and Monte Carlo. And Dubai, we had 2 commentary as well. Oh, we didn't in Stockholm. It was Dubai and Monte Carlo. Okay, very good.
Yes, we usually only commentate on Stream 1, unless there's multiple streamings. Like in Monte Carlo, there's Mr. Phil, who also commentates.
Right. I was going to tease you about calling Mr. Phil, but then I remembered that you are 12 years old, so you should show the respect to the elders, huh? Okay, so Malcolm not looking very attractive here. Mochy can make the 5-point. He's got a couple more checkers to collect over there. So this could be expensive.
1.
He gets one of them. 2, 3, and to the 4. That way he's not vulnerable to a big set. Okay.
Double 6s to play, 5s.
Yeah, they all play. If he plays the other one, he would blot with a double 5.
This is safe with 3s.
Or no, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. I miscounted that.
Oh, wait,
So
no.
So either is safe. It's just a matter of which.
6-5 isn't
Which
good.
one? Like Hussein points out, he's vulnerable to the 6-5 either way. 4-1. So again, does he clears the 5, I think, and it keeps him from having a odd checkers on the 5 point. So pre-clear the 5 with 3 in the air. So that's what should be for all of us, and not always is a straightforward play. It's morning in Miami. It's 10:30 a.m. in Miami, but everyone always likes to tease Hannah. Seems breakfast is not limited to any particular hour of the day. Yes, 11. What is that?
11:30.
11:30. That's going Central Time on my computer.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think, now again, as we've talked, Mochy is, if anything else, is thorough, right? So he's not only, and that's part of being the best player in the world. He overlooks nothing. He is very thorough and studious, but, in saying so, he's also down to 18 minutes already in the second game here. So this is where he gets, from the perspective of many of us, where he gets into time management problems at points. And, from his perspective, that's the way he likes to play. So that's what it's all about. Uh-oh. The best laid plans, and he blots on the first roll of bear off. So again, has to choose between the 5-1 and taking the checker off. Probably this early in the bear off, it doesn't matter to have the extra checker off if he would have gotten hit. 4-3, so that gets rid of the blot for a roll. Malcolm's got 3 in the air, so he's going to be around for a while. Ideally, he'd like to see a blot out of Mochy here soon. Has the potential next roll as long as he doesn't enter with both checkers here. Enters with neither checker here. Oh, nice shake by Mochy, though.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so now the question is, and he should, what's he got, 8 checkers? Yeah, he beats it. So either way, he didn't need to set even to beat it. Yeah. So going to be a gammon for Mochy. I think that works. He's got, well, he could roll a couple of sets of 6. Well, that killed it right there. But, okay, so 5-0. Mochy. Yeah, I was going to try to look real quickly over here and see. I know. I was looking at the bracket. See what time the next round of matches are after this, just to alert people. They're up there by the stage, and they're playing pictures on Facebook. Okay, so we're playing at 11, and then there'll be another round of matches at 2 p.m. Okay.
Mom's going to get her spa.
Oh, Mom's hitting the spa, huh?
Miss Tara, you should go. You should go to the spa this week.
Be quiet. Is there one?
There's one downstairs.
There's one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one downstairs.
Okay, so glancing over at stream 2 here, it's 3-2 David Wells in an 11-point super jackpot match. And 6-1 Cat LaCour in an 11-point super jackpot match.
Oh, that one's being streamed? I thought you said it would be streamed in the afternoon.
No, there's 3 on.
Oh. Is anyone watching it?
I don't know. $12 on that one, I think. Probably got some Brits watching Cat and some of Jonah's friends, but yeah, apparently Tar's apologizing for accidentally misspelling Kat McClure's first name with a K. She's now corrected it. Okay, look here. Malcolm gets in a cash, gets on the scoreboard, breaks the snide. So okay. $6-2. Sure, Vinny, it's hard enough to get a big lead. You don't want to give it away in one game sometimes. So
They using 2 different dice cups?
Discretion is the better part of valor on occasion. It's interesting, and of course, Mochy has played Malcolm before and lost to Malcolm before. He knows he's a pretty competent player, so I doubt that Mochy does a lot of adjustment in any way. I'm sure he respects Malcolm's abilities, and sometimes I guess were he playing a terribly inexperienced player, he might make some skill level adjustments, but I think he typically does not, and certainly would not in this circumstance. I don't think. Okay, he's going for the gusto while he's got it here. This Mochy's going to take this, but he's it's pretty early on. But Malcolm has quite a number of threats there. And talking of threats, there's 2 in the air with the 2.2. Now it's just a matter of finding the.
Come out.
The fourth one. No, I think you make the 8 point. You got to bring that around, and that blocks the double 4 joker too. Yeah, I'm with you, Tobias.
Yeah.
That sun behind the palms being almost the same size and color as one of the checker colors. It kind of plays with your mind occasionally. Yeah. Okay, so Mochy gets them both in, but he has no board. Malcolm's going to continue the attack if he can, and he does with making the 5 point. Already has the cube in play, so this is big. Now he's going to hit there, so if he does get hit, then he's going to hope to make the second anchor. Does get hit, every likelihood. Now Mochy hoping to make the 22. That was not what he was hoping for. One of 25% of the dances. Now he can. Now this is interesting. I guess he'll go ahead and make the 4, which unstacks the 6. He could. I don't think it. You don't want to. He's going to do it this way. Put the second one in the air. Certainly, I don't think the shift would have been correct. This is doubtlessly correct. And the dance confirms that it was correct. A 1 game rollout. Okay, 6-5. He can cover that.
Oh, yeah.
This, we might be back to an even match here, just as we had talked. Mochy passed that earlier game. Didn't want to give up, a number of points under threat. Here's another set of 6s. 1, 2. Got to make that and find the other 3. But, he took what was appeared to be certainly an even less threatening cube this time than the other would have been, and it all went south in a hurry. And he's staring at Probably losing 4 here. He needs a 3 to make that anchor. Doesn't get it, so he's needs to move some freight and start some construction there. So let's see how he chooses to perhaps make both of those. There's Bill Shea coming into the view. The guy, well, that's over on, you can see it. Yeah, walking there behind the tables is Bill Shea, who's the legacy boards guy. Makes these wood table boards and board tables that you'll see a lot of this week.
Isn't there one on stream 2 and on stream 3? There's one.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, he's gonna. Well, again, Mochy has no defense whatsoever, so Malcolm can slot with a little more freedom. Doesn't have to worry about being hit.
He's been getting out all doubles.
Now he can just bring them all in and clear it all. So now he'll just be bearing off and is in a fairly good distributional position to do so without having to crack a point for several rolls here. And Mochy is accommodating him somewhat with the double 4 to reach toward a crunch position of his own. But they both have a couple of rolls, sustainable rolls ahead of them in all likelihood. 4-3 is going to be one off in the 6-3. Go ahead and take one off. You're playing for the G all the way, and it doesn't cost you anything to do it. I think Marin, they plan to put the main event, and even I guess they were talking none of the side events will be online, but they intend to put when they catch up, because they have to manually do it. They want to put the jackpot matches online, and certainly the ABT Championship Intermediate and Advanced divisions will be online, but I don't think they're up there to date. You can look on the Miami Open Backgammon Facebook page. They, Marin, no, not Marin, you're Marin. Remy, is posting a number of various things, including some pictures of the brackets last night. Okay. So this gets a little tricky sometimes. There's much more into these bear-offs with the small numbers, and when you clear some of those back points, then many people appreciate, many people know it, and many people learn it with time after they get burned by a mistake or two. 6-2, that clears, so he's good for another couple of. Mochy's got 9, 11, 12 crossovers to save the G. Okay, so gets the second one moving. So there he doesn't have the chance of having 3 stalled behind that, or it'll roll a double 4 or something of that nature. Like I said, had he left that third checker back there, that would not have played very well. So, yeah, the main event. Oh, yeah, and maybe you're talking about the jackpots as well. But certainly then the main events, which will be on the USBGF brackets, that starts tomorrow. But I guess they'll have somebody manually. They didn't do the draws with the USBGF system, so the brackets aren't automatically generated. So somebody will have to manually input those. Okay, 6-4. Mochy doesn't want to burn any pips here, so he's got to go, and he forms his closed home board, so precludes any nasty risks that Malcolm might have otherwise considered. Okay, Mochy. Okay, now here he risks the BG by staying, but there's also some potential blotting numbers. Any deuce by so Mochy's got to weigh the two. I mean, he could come out and make sure he saves the gammon or the backgammon, or he could stay back, hope Malcolm rolls a 2, he gets a shot and can maybe save a gammon, but he also risks getting backgammon in the process. I think with the
only number with a 1 that doesn't leave a shot is 3-1.
Right, and any other than double 2, any 2 leaves a shot.
Yeah, not any 3.
So it's yeah, I think this is correct with 4 checkers. You got to save the BG, and
good thing I did.
that's the reason you do it.
Yeah, I would have stayed.
Good play, Mochy. Demonstrates the logic behind that play very vividly.
I smelled something.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
So 5-5, 8 away. So the good, exciting match that we might have anticipated. Malcolm took his headphones off for a second, and Mochy was doing a little dancing to the music. That's cute. And I can see 3-3 Saxon Wells on stream 2. Wow, 10-3 Cat over Jonah on stream 3.
That's jackpot too.
Yeah, these are both the super jackpots. This is mega jackpot.
Oh yeah, didn't Malcolm win the BMAB?
Malcolm, he was in the final. I'm not sure if he won it. He certainly won the side pool in it. He cashed. Let's put it that way. He had a wad of money in his hand last night, waving it at me. Oh, okay. Okay.
We're here?
Or you've not had enough.
Y'all are going to buy one just for this hotel?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
That's
There's
very
Mrs.
sure.
Bubbles has joined us from Switzerland. Said she just enjoyed. She watched the Joe Urso Camone match from last night. And yes, that was a entertaining match. A great comeback by Camone after being down 10-3.
Let's see here. We have a 4 to go.
Okay, so this is pretty good. It's interesting. Many people, if you fall behind, no dice on check. It's a reroll. Okay. There's Bill Shea.
Dice on checker is a reroll. What? Doesn't count. It's a reroll.
You may sit here. Stream. I'm commentating on this match right now, but we'll get you in when we have one of your boards on stream 1. Talk to someone. Yeah. Well,
He can commentate really if he wants to.
Just play well, don't they?
Well, you pointed that out back.
He can take my spot because I'm going to probably go watch Dad. I think he's playing right now.
Okay. Anytime, kiddo. Be good. Damn. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Hannah. We'll see you a bit later. Ooh, ooh. Now, your other two boards with the irregular edges and everything will really be. Well, there's one of them there. Yeah. Okay, so where are we at here? Apologize for momentary distraction, but what do we got? Mr. Mochy thinking about the cube here. The shoes, that possibility rolls on, and it's a good thing because that roll he's blotting somewhere regardless. He's going to play it with two blots hitting on the ace point. Yeah, Marion, you'll we have 3 of the legacy boards that we'll be streaming on. On stream 1, we'll be moving another when we're not streaming a mega jackpot match. When we're streaming anything else, we'll have another legacy board on stream 1, and it is striking. You will love it. Just striking. So anyway, Mochy still contemplating what he might do here. He entered one of the real good British player lady who is also a very good commentator. She was just commenting on, and she's watching 3 because Cat McClure's playing on it and she was commenting on how beautiful that board is. So okay, now Mochy is sliding into his usual mode of burning a lot of time here. And of course, he jumped out to that early 5-0 lead, but Malcolm has managed to get it back to 5-all. And so this is a very critical juncture in not only this game, but perhaps in this match. So we should see a little lower. Okay. Now I'm in the commentary room is only behind a partial air wall from the streaming room, so I'm trying to use my best golf voice here, and we're using some new super duper mic here for me that, as you can see, it's wireless, no wire, but fairly expensive high-end mic, and hopefully it's working very well and has some good sound and allows me to talk in my best Jim Nantz golf voice and not distract the players in the other room. Mochy spending a considerable amount of time pondering this 6-5. If he does make this play, and of course he's got one of his checkers sitting on Malcolm's checker on the ace point there. He doesn't want to play with 2 blots. Malcolm's got a lot of potential to build a very good board very quickly over on the other side. So Mochy didn't want to put him in an air and 2 checkers in play. That's in play with Malcolm having this type of potential, which he just realized in making a nice board. Threes for Mochy. So he can't cover the 2. He's going to make the 3 for sure. But it's going to be awkward. He'd like to play 3 threes or 5 threes, 4 threes. Going to cause him a little trouble. So he's going to have to burn a bit more time looking at all of these permutations as well. So But that's the type of game Mochy plays. Is he'll squeeze every ounce of equity out of these types of positions, but then he finds himself quite low in time at the end of the match, oftentimes, and he's sliding into that trend in this particular game. And like I said, this is an awkward, very awkward. He could do that, dupe the ones. I suspect this is going to end up being its play, but obviously I'll defer to Mochy's judgment here. But I think we recognize that this double three was an extremely awkward roll just as soon as it came out of the cup. So let's see what he opts to do here. He's moved 2 to the 3-point. Okay, that's back to the original. Now I think he certainly, I think, is going to have to. I think I make the 3, and the assets there. You've made another point. You've unstacked the 6, and you have to live with 2 blots. This way, well, here's 2 blots putting him in the air. Wow. I mean, there's something to be said here too. The other way, he duped the aces, so he's got 11, probably 13, 15 shots. This way, he would give up 20 shots if he hit on the ace and had a blot on the deuce. So probably less shots the other way, duping the aces. But let's see what he opts to do here. Yeah, I think this is the play in my estimation, and he keeps going back to it. Mochy, oftentimes, if you watch him play a lot, you'll see he looks at every position. So a lot of times he'll look at some positions and you'll think, hey, and he'll go back to his original thought often. Mr. Petko Kostadinov is in the room. Hey, Petko. Petko wants to make the bar. Are you coming up over here, Petko? Tara, inquiring minds want to know, is Petko going to make an appearance? Maybe play in the main event starting tomorrow? 6-1. No, Petko's not going to be here. He just got back from a Cyprus trip, I guess, so he's been away a lot. Sonia's probably pulling on that choke leash a little bit to keep him around the house. Okay. Okay, so Mochy keeps, he can handle that, but that picket fence here doesn't give him much flexibility in play. Yeah. Does Malcolm hit that? He does. He's shown no hesitation in being willing to be aggressive with that block play on occasion. Now this is kind of interesting. Malcolm rolls a ugly double 3. Now you make the 3-point. What do you do? Make the 3-point and play 7-4, perhaps? 3-point and 7-4. Look there. There's Mr. Hollander. Hey, Vitor. Fine. If you want to say anything, you're welcome to. We have to keep our voices down pretty low.
Thank you very much.
And I actually pronounce that Vitor.
Yes, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Y'all may have some familiarity with Hollanda boards.
Actually, yes.
Vitor Hollanda. And this is the man that makes them, sitting next to me. Just strolled in here to view a bit. Okay, so again, now this is pretty dangerous position, trying to bring this home for Mochy with Malcolm having a 5-point board up there. Mochy counting this, he's well ahead. He's so what's he got? 60, 80, 91, 95, 40, 80, 93. He's about 10 or 11 ahead. So I suspect Mochy's contemplating whether he doubles this, decides to. He's got the racing advantage. Malcolm has the 5 anchor to provide some complications to Mochy bringing those checkers home, and Malcolm has some timing. I suspect he's going to take this, but we shall see. Mochy spent a lot of time deciding to send it. You know, and Mochy, beyond probably most others, and I glance over at the other side. David Wells and Steve Sachs are playing on stream too, but you know, Mochy's going to finish this match, and he'll have an hour or two before his next match starts, and he'll go back and review this entire match and study where he was uncertain. Some of his decisions he made, put it into XG, analyze them. He gets that immediate feedback on his play. He lets it go. I was a little surprised with that, but there again, you know, there's certainly some probably not a whole lot of gammon potential because he has that anchor on the 5. But, you know, there's the chance of losing an extra point by playing for 2 rather than playing for 1. So, kind of interesting. Is one of the first tournaments that I've been at. We go to tons of them. But here we have a number of the actual board manufacturers here on site. There's you, Vitor Hollanda,
And
Bill Shea with Legacy Boards, Jason Briggs with Chrysloid. So a number, you know, you often see a lot of boards, and some of them sponsored boards but you rarely have the occasion to actually meet and talk to those guys that make them, you know, and that's you know, for those who perhaps are contemplating getting a board or ordering a board or something, that's a great opportunity for them to discuss the options.
I was talking with Bill almost all evening yesterday. Bill is a very nice guy, and we were exchanging the knowledges.
So, okay, so Konstantinos. There's Konstantinos taking some pictures here. He's the tournament photographer, videographer. You'll see him around a lot. He's going to be walking behind us right here. There he is, Konstantinos. So, okay, Mochy. Oh, I bet Mochy might hear you. Mochy, you hear something? Huh? No. Doesn't count.
What? Yes.
You know, in the States, many tournaments, the dialings on the checkerage.
Yeah.
But the rule here is it's not.
Oh, it's not new.
So he wanted to clarify what
Okay.
the rule was.
Yeah, I think I never saw the. Never played with counts.
This the gentleman to my in the hat, Tobias. It's Vitor. Is it Hollander or Hollanda?
Hollanda.
Hollanda.
Hollanda. Hollanda. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Holland,
with
Hollanda.
A in the end.
Vitor Hollanda,
Yeah.
and he makes the Hollanda.
Boards. Yeah.
Yes, so he's got a number of those. He has a number of those boards here.
2002.
How many?
2002 or 3. I started.
Oh, you start okay.
A long time.
So they
When I started to sell boards in 2000.
not these boards. He has some of his boards here, and we hope to have some examples of his work on some of the streams during the week. But no, he's the Chrysloid board that we're watching here on stream 1 is Jason Briggs's company now, or certainly co-owner of. And then the legacy boards, the wooden boards that are on stream 2 and 3 right now is Bill Shea legacy boards, and you'll see a number of his boards on the streams. He's a tournament sponsor, and just some strikingly beautiful work. They're different than
Amazing work.
yeah, just they're live edges and just beautiful. The one on stream 3 right now is particularly striking, and we have another table board that'll be on stream 1 here later in the day that you're really going to enjoy. It's a strikingly beautiful board. Okay, so 5-6, Mochy. So Mochy's got the one checker trap behind a 4 prime here. Oh, that's a nice shake. Comes out and hits. Okay, so now, well, Mochy gets the hit in reply. 3-6. Looky here. He's probably just going to try to. Well, he can safety the checker over there, or he can try to make a run for it again. He's going to make a run for it. Okay, gets them both hit. One of the dangers of that play. Yeah, Ian, we were laughing about that. Much better. Ian notes the color coordination with the shirts and the checkers today. Mochy's wearing a yellow shirt and playing the yellow checkers. Last night, Joe Urso was playing on this board. He had on a yellow shirt, but he was playing the blue checkers. So Ian says much better color coordination today. Okay.
Yeah, of course, was the
yeah, so Mochy, now if Malcolm let that last cube go, he's going to let this one go for sure.
Yeah.
Ryan Ribello has joined us. Hey, Ryan. Good to see you. Okay, so the Mochy man's up 7-5. Glancing at the other tables, Steve Sachs is up 5-4 to 11 in a super jackpot match with David Wells on stream 2. And on stream 3, that one is concluded, actually. Kat Bakur beat Jonah 11 to 3 in a super jackpot match. This is Ian Terry was asking. This is Vitor Hollanda, who makes Hollanda boards. So we have a number of, and you'll see some of his boards hopefully later in the week on some of the streams. But we have, he's here, has a number of his boards here. This is the,
like 10 boards.
yeah, 10 boards. Bill Shea, his Legacy Boards is here, and he probably brought 25 or 30 boards.
Table.
Jason Briggs is here, and this, of course, that we're playing on right now, due to the sponsorship for the Mega Jackpot, is a new Chrysloid board. So I hadn't been on Galaxy in a few days. So Marin's talking that Ryan is up to number one. I was going to tease Gaz. Gaz was number one for quite a while, but his number never moved. So I assume it looked like he took a holiday while he was in the number one spot. Okay. So here we go again. Don't dance. He didn't dance, but he's still going to be under attack. He's going to play to the 3. Now, Mochy, and again, as we were talking earlier, Mochy's got a couple of 2 passes in a row, and he's gonna get some reads out of the match and how Malcolm's playing and so forth. And Malcolm has let the last couple of cubes go.
The last
two. The last one was probably a definite drop. The one before that was questionable. And Mochy probably plows a little bit of that knowledge into his analysis here. There's Eric Peterson is in the room. Carl James has joined us. Everybody's waking up and lunch breaks and what have you, and joining us. There's Tobias, a guy from Malmo, Sweden, complimenting. Well, these aren't his boards. He's got some boards here, so I don't know if you're commenting on these boards or you have seen his boards elsewhere. But he does have some very striking boards that you'll see. So Mochy does. He Googled you. He checked you out.
Yeah, he got it.
So Malcolm, he doesn't let this one go, which this was probably somewhere mid-range between the prior 2 cubes, which he let both of them go, and perhaps Malcolm Mochy might have been thinking he was going to get another drop out of this.
Take a look at the 5-2.
Eric's back in Dubai right now. Indeed. Say hello to Patrick when you see him for me. Okay, so in the absence of any other reasonable plays, Mochy clears the 8-point. Look here, set of 5s, which he's going to come out with. He can't run all the way with it, but he can. Oh, it does. I missaw it there for a second. So very nice roll.
Nice defense for the 4.
Just in time.
Maybe.
Mochy rolls the 2-1 to make the 4-point. So perfectly timed double 5. Now Malcolm, he's shaking it. He's probably got a count in his head. Mochy's probably a wee bit ahead without me counting to confirm that. But another 2-1, 2 2-1s in a row. So Malcolm might want to count this now. Mochy's given up a lot of pips to him in the last 2 rolls here. Rated to forget what Malcolm's latest roll was, but it was double 5s and something average, while Mochy was rolling consecutive 2-1s. So he lost a lot of pips in that exchange.
Yeah, but in this situation, I don't know if this 2-1 is too bad.
It allowed him to maintain. It allowed him to maintain those 2 quasi anchors on the 13 and 18 points.
Of course, if I could choose, I would choose for double 4 and double 5.
Okay, so it's 8 pips, Marin says.
8.
Malcolm's down 7-5, holding a 2 cube. This is where it gets interesting, and Mochy's not going to be real excited about getting a recube potentially at some point. I don't know that this is exactly the case, but Malcolm's going to, he has the leverage of that ownership of that cube, and with it being a a recube and going to a 4, it's going to, whenever he chooses to send it, if he does have that opportunity, it's going to make a fairly difficult decision for Mochy. Okay, looks as though he's decided to roll on for the moment. 3-1 is not a particularly attractive roll. Now, this will be interesting. Does he play 6-3, 6-5, or might he have thought about clearing the 9 point, which would have gotten him a crossover and give him a wee bit more flexibility, like with oh, he could have played off the 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, see that awkwardness is starting to catch up with him a little bit. Had he cleared the 9, he could have played that much better here. 5-1. Let's see, Mochy make the 2, step up, so he's got 2 checkers bearing on the ace. Malcolm needs a little help with the dice here. That's not his worst by far, but not his best either. Now, this will be interesting. Yeah, I thought Mochy might do this. He saves the crossover and forms a 6 prime and can bring that on in potentially. So, and it forces Malcolm to play toward him.
He thinks about it.
Mochy, no, he can't double this. Mochy
We'll get it.
may as well put a bow on it when you send it. So, okay, now you boys and girls watching us out there, be sure and hit that like button. We've got 85 viewers and only 22 likes, so that's not the best. I think we should be to 40 or 50 momentarily now that I've reminded you. Alex Ishagian from Los Angeles. Hello, sir. Now, have you met Alex Ishagian?
Yeah.
He does a lot of interviews and so forth, YouTube content, and likes to introduce a lot of personalities and so forth. So, Alex Ishagian, you know Alex?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did an interview.
Did you do an interview?
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll
Sorry,
recognize
Alex.
you then. Yeah. So, Jeff
He's a
Proctor.
very nice guy.
Yeah, Jeff Proctor's in the house. Now, I really don't know what Malcolm's thinking about here. I can't imagine that you would want to send this cube. He said he didn't recognize you with your hat.
There you go.
There he goes. Okay, so, well, this is interesting to me. He decides to send it. Marin says it's 91.82, so it's right on the cusp. And Malcolm's got some market losers, but he's got some danger as
Yes,
well.
Very dangerous.
Mochy can sustain a roll or two, and Malcolm, I thought it was an easy take, so he doesn't have to like it. He just has to take it. I said he doesn't have to like it. He just has to take it. You know?
You're right.
Marin agrees. She's taking. I imagine Ryan and and there's Bob Zavril, another board maker in the house. We got a bunch of board makers here in person, and Bob Zavril watching the stream here. So, okay, so it's getting down to crunch time here. That's a nice roll.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but he doesn't have the lead he would like to have, the pip count lead. So, it's erased, will allow him to erase some of the danger, but it doesn't really solve the total problem.
No, it is not completely safe.
Look here, Roy Pascar. We're doing number one. Taro will come in here in
Would
a
you?
minute and move the camera. We're doing this one over here.
I was hoping you were going to be streaming this one because I'm scoping out my next opponent.
Oh, are you playing?
Yeah, the winner of Wells and Sachs.
Okay, I'll rotate the camera here just a second. Taro's in the other room.
Oh, so we got this is the mega. We got Mochy and Malcolm Hutson. I thought they played last night. They did not, I guess. Hey, folks. Good morning. What's going on here? So has he played? Has he?
Notice the 4-cube too.
Yes, I did notice that.
This man needs no introduction. Roy Pascar.
So he has 2 twos to play. Oh, he had played them all. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they can hear us, so you really have to talk pretty low.
Okay. Oh, what a block of the double 4s.
Yeah.
That's a monster. Guess he's.
Okay, so here's the key roll for Malcolm
3 of them are
coming up
forced.
here.
Oh, I guess only 2 of them are forced. Gotcha.
Okay, so
So-
obviously he's not.
I think
Guess he's going to play it inside.
You just clean up the 6 point completely.
Yeah.
Don't leave a blot.
So it's kind of standoff. Who blinks first here?
Well, Mochy should be running. Yep. And does he leave him a 4 or a 1?
I'll leave him a 1.
Yeah, it's fewer shots and.
Like,
No.
The thing is, he rolls a 6 or a 5 with a 1, 2, or 3.
yeah,
That's
then
10,
he
that's
gets to
10
return.
shots.
Yeah.
But is he winning the race by enough to? No, it's really close otherwise. So he gets 10 shots with the 6, 1, 5, 1, 6 or 5 with a 1, 2, or 3.
And he's only giving up 4 more shots.
11 versus 11. Yeah, 3, 1, double 2.
Yeah.
And he gets return shots if he rolls it. So I would think this has got to be right.
And Mochy, he's looking at all
There's
of
the
those
6-3.
considerations.
Yep. Oh, for
There's
sure.
the 6-3.
Mochy knows exactly what he's doing there. Now now Mochy is looking for that ace. All aces are acceptable. Ace 4 is best.
Okay, so he's got to
So
go.
we're just racing.
Now it's very close.
I think Malcolm's probably a small favorite on roll here. He's going to get a
Yeah,
checker
but he's
off.
got those 5 on the 5 point. And Mochy's kind of inside. That's a nice shake.
Yeah, but nice to take 1 off, 2 off, but he's still going to have. It creates that what's called a gap that he's never going to fill because all his 1s and 2s that fill it take off.
Yeah, and that's a good point Alex had made about that prior position for Mochy. It was a good position in that, the aces are good, but big numbers are good too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the situation is.
Oh, that's a monster roll.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They both have 4 off. It looks. No, 3.
Well, what's he got? He's
4,
got
9.
9 checkers, and Mochy has 5, 7, 11 checkers. But he's got the void on the 3 up there.
Yeah, but he can miss once. He just can't
And
miss
this
twice.
one, he can't miss twice.
Malcolm's. There's that 4, and it doesn't even fill
And
the
doesn't
ace.
clean up
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
So you might end up. Wow. So Mochy's definitely. Mochy is the favorite now, but we won't see that
Mochy's
cube.
not going to send this.
No, we're not seeing the cube
Not,
movement because
no, because of the score.
it puts him out. Well, actually,
Oh,
any score. Well,
true,
any
yeah.
score where you're even or leading, you're not going to
Yeah.
be resending here. That's a good
So
roll.
it's 7 checkers, 6 checkers. I think roll on. Okay, now this is the key roll right here.
Yeah.
And he gets
Okay.
2 off. Wow.
Gets
Mochy's
2.
going to need a double unless Malcolm rolls 2 aces.
Yeah. We can hear that some pretty hard shaking going on there. I mean, we're close enough. You could hear Mochy just dice.
Ooh,
There's
there's
one
a little
ace.
more equity. And so now it's
It's more.
5 winners plus 10 winners. So it's
Okay, so
now he just
that
has
doesn't work.
Mochy's Malcolm's got 26 winners, and that
And
gets
gets it.
2 of them.
Oh wow! So nice game there. That was fun.
Very nice.
That was fun. Now glancing around, let's see who's that. Wells is up 8-5, and you said you play the winner of this.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wells was up 6-5 and just won 2 points just a mere second ago.
And that one, well, Stream 3 finished. Cat Bakur beat Jonah 11-3.
Who was that?
Cat Bakur.
Okay, yeah, Big Cat. I actually met him for the first time last night, face to face. We've talked in the past. I've always been a big fan of his from the online COVID days of backgammon.
Tara, will you take care of that?
Yeah, he's so they're taking a little break here.
Okay, yeah. So here we are. Do you know? Have you met this gentleman?
I have not. I don't know.
Vitor Holland.
Nice to meet you.
Hollanda.
Hollander, you make the board. The
Yeah.
board make.
Yeah.
Welcome. Nice to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
Where do you live?
Miramar, South Florida.
Oh, so you're here in Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boards are well known.
And he's
very
got a
much.
number of his boards here as well.
Yeah.
And we're gonna.
Are there any boards here? I didn't see any.
You haven't seen any boards. And it's unusual. I was talking earlier. You know, we've got. Oftentimes, you'll see a lot of different boards at various tournaments and so forth. But you know, both with players sometimes on display. But you rarely have board makers there. Here
Yeah.
we've got Vitor, we've got Bill Shea with Legacy boards.
Oh, absolutely.
Jason Briggs is here.
Yeah. And
You know, so you've got a lot of board makers, which is a great resource for people to talk to and meet and talk about. Hey, you know, could I do this or that, or could you do this for me, or whatever? You know.
do you know who owns all the board tables that we saw upstairs? Is that a private company?
Avi bought them.
Avi bought all that stuff.
All of them.
Yeah,
That whole huge stack of
100
inventory
of
upstairs.
them.
Yeah. You're gonna keep it.
No, not the boards we're playing on, but the fancy.
Oh,
like,
that's
Oh,
Bill
oh,
Shea,
yeah.
Legacy boards.
that's Legacy. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
In the right side,
Yeah.
we have a cart full of boards.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw
a
that. I
baggage
saw that,
cart
yeah.
full of
So,
boards,
They are
and he's got like 7 or 8 along
I
the
think 10 boards.
along the windows over the desk area.
Okay,
You know, that slope surface. There's
Yeah.
like 7 or 8 boards there. Those are Vitor's boards.
very nice.
Oh,
Nice to
there's,
meet you.
Gary Olson says, "Hi, Vitor. We play on Heroes."
Yeah, I play a lot on Heroes.
What's your name?
Vitor.
Vitor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't hide that. That is the thing that I don't like. I
Yeah.
hide the name.
Well, that's like
and-
on all the. I play on Galaxy and other.
Uh-huh.
I'm Bill Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't behave bad to hide my name. I always like I am.
Yeah.
There
I don't know
Well,
why
and down
more
Alex,
people don't.
you've interviewed all those guys, and you've also interviewed me and Roy as well. Don't cut us no. Have you been interviewed,
Bye.
Alex?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
How
Well,
can we see it?
Yeah, just go back to that one. You're correct, Marin. That was I shouldn't do that. Look to the side and talk.
Oh.
Okay, she put it up 2 up now, so that's good.
So they're taking a break. This is, well, so we have Wells and House
Okay,
on the
man.
right hand side.
Thank you for sitting in,
Oh,
Vitor
thank you for having me.
Hollanda.
Okay. Nice to meet you, sir. Absolutely. Thank you. Okay, so he's thinking about the run. Let's see what the race is real quick. 70, 87 for red. So 81 for red.
So
81 for red. I'll get a quick.
now y'all actually, these are scheduled times, so you play at 2 p.m.
One. I was told 1 p.m. It says it on the bracket one. It says 1300.
Oh, I thought well, the one I saw, I thought the Mega's 1400. I think.
Maybe they're staggered times.
Look at the Remy had posted some pictures on their YouTube
Well, I
page.
have the
Bracket. Okay.
I took a picture of the schedule itself. Thursday. Oh, it's
On the
so yeah, pretty race that
okay.
David Wells is leading. That's going to take a checker off. So you got 40, 50.
He's pretty
57.
pretty good advantage.
Yeah. 57, 30, 40, 50. I'll count it after this. It'll be easier. So 57 for Ed, 30, 40, 56. I think it was one pip before the roll.
Yeah. Huh? Thank you.
30, 40, 52. So white has 52, red has 46. So red's a small favorite here. Thank you.
I threw my extension cord back over there.
David Wells keeping the race close by rolling
I'm over
small
90%.
there. Oh, that's a big roll. Sachs needed that. Malcolm Mochy are coming back now, it looks like. They're walking around anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a cube, and this game is over.
Okay.
So now we're going back to Mochy and Malcolm once
You
again.
want to rotate the camera again? Hey, you can't sneak over here and look. You might hear something we say. You know.
Malcolm is leading 4 away, 6 away. I just actually happened to catch him out of the corner of my eye, and he's shaking like a dog. He seems very nervous in this match. You know.
Malcolm standing right over here.
He said he wasn't shaking. That his wiggle dance is what he called it.
Thank you. I guess it's Pi McWoozle, whoever that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tara does an amazing job with our streaming and video productions. There's Cat walking around back there. He beat Jonah a while ago. The Cat Man, congratulations.
Actually, you don't like it there right now. How's it going, Big Cat? You are playing the Mega or the Super?
Yeah.
1, 2. Very good. Okay.
Okay, so Malcolm's setting up. Mochy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Call double 5. Yeah, I know. You are good.
Okay, and the people that are listening to us are only seeing this.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, Mochy. He utilizes his full break. Well, we'll see him. He'll have to walk behind these guys, so we'll see him.
Oh, that's a good point. So we're gonna switch back to David Wells and
there we go.
Steve Sachs again. The 2 screens.
What do you call that? 2 up?
So 6-3.
She got all this automated.
She
can just with the push a button transition between the various screens and everything.
I don't think he's supposed to come out here. I think I assume he has the entire 6-3 to play. I would just play into the 4 point. Just coming out to a triple shot. You're likely to come out to something better soon, or at least step up a little bit, but you can't step up with the 3. So, he thinks otherwise. He's going to take his chances now. I would not have made that play. But I don't know what was right, so I don't think it was terrible. I just didn't think it was right. Now he's looking for double fives to hit, or coming in with the 3, and then I guess you go ahead and slot the 5-point. Put them where you want them.
Don't go up with that voice.
It's hard for me to talk quiet. It's not in my genes, you know.
We know.
He's got a 5-4. So the question is, are you hitting with the 5?
It's like when that air conditioner cuts
He
off, it
says
gets even quieter.
you can lift the bot. He's just playing the race. Oh, he's winning the race. So at least I think he's winning the race. The race should be fairly close. We need an automatic pip count, please. 30, 40, 70, 80, 94, 102. One second. 132 for Ed. 52, 67, 74, 84, 94, 04, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 for White.
So 19 pips.
Oh, so Red's got a big lead?
You said 132 and then one, whatever the hell you count.
Yeah, so if, he should not be leaving a shot if he's up that much. I think. Yes, this is original. Yeah, this is original.
You see?
I didn't even see the clearing play. Wow. If he's up that much, this is clearly right. Just make sure I had the right pip count. 32, 52. 96, 06, 16, 12. 32, 42, 52. What did I say, 122 for Red?
Did you clean up while you were up there?
Was that legal? Actually, hey, folks in the chat, was that legal? Was that the starting position? Do we have the right starting position?
Tara can back it up if she needed to.
I think they may have put a check in the wrong place.
No, one thing they did, Steve was
They can't hear
teasing
me. They're
him
all the way down
somewhat.
there.
Steve was teasing him somewhat that David put it back in the original position,
Yeah.
but it weren't.
But I'm
He put-
not. I'm still not sure it is.
This specific checker went to a different, so
Yeah.
Steve swapped them.
Okay. So 120. That's 32. 122 for Red. 52. 74, 84, 94. Oh, 13. Oh, so he's down. Yeah, 113, 122. So Red's down. I would have hit there. I didn't realize. He's down a bunch. So I think the hit was right there, but I could be wrong.
Okay,
Yep.
Mochy coming back in.
Oh, a huge double ones for White right there, right before she switched it.
Okay, so now we're back to
Yep.
solo stream 1 here. Malcolm was wandering around here. I don't know where it is now. Mochy's coming over here. Looking for Malcolm. Mochy's not accustomed to waiting on somebody else. You know what I mean? He's always the one coming back later. Okay.
No problem with this play. Good to me.
Well, that kind of makes sense since these are longer matches and starting to have spaced out greater than what this one is.
I actually like the pointing play because it puts him on the bar.
There's Malcolm.
Puts him on the bar, makes 2 points on your board instead of 1. And if he doesn't come in, well, those are wasted pips. So I think the
Okay.
Yeah.
One they see. Okay, Malcolm is back in position. Mochy's back in position. And we can see, what is this? 4-way, 6-away. And Mochy's down to 4 minutes, which is an eternity for Mochy. But No, whatever happened to we'll catch up sometime. The telestrator or whatever. Oh, I got you.
Okay, double fives. This is the time where you make the ace point? Yeah.
Had to come in with one. Okay.
3-1. You don't have to worry too much about the anchor right now because he's got this ace point. And I don't want to lose that much more in the race, so I would make the bar, but it's not clear. I think hitting is clearly wrong. You just don't want to create 4 blots. But which is better, the anchor or the 7? I think I would have made the 7, but this could be right. Is anyone doing a live transcription for us?
Hussein is.
Well, one ply says he made a great play.
You're below one play.
I get a one ply play right every once in a while. So what did you think, Mr. McCore? Would you have made the anchor, or would you have? You thought the hit was? I didn't think creating 4 blots. I didn't look at the 6s, so maybe you're right.
Okay, so
I don't foresee anything happening with the cube quite yet. Oh, this is not an easy 5-3. You can make the 3-point. My play tends to be, or you can just slot the 3-point. I think I would have slotted the 5-point there. Come in with the 5 and slot the 3 right in front of him. I would have been hit because I want the points in front of him, and that would have stripped the 6-point, which I did not want to do. So once again,
okay,
3 to play. I think
6-3.
that, I guess if you're not going to leave a shot last roll, why are you leaving one this time? But he does.
He does this time.
I would have done it last time, but no. And both of us get hit. Oh, the 1-4 is a tough.
The 1-4's
that might be a non-hit hit.
That's an ugly
one.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Ryan Rebello making blasphemous remarks about you.
What is the little boy saying?
Rory Fish thinks he's better than Mochy.
That's never been thought.
Did you meet Ryan's mom is here? Have
Yes.
you met her?
We had a nice time together.
Yeah.
Actually, it was just a lovely conversation. She was talking with my wife, and Tom was there, and
Yeah.
it was a good time.
She's a nice lady.
Very nice. Nothing like Ryan. Mochy, you got a tough 6-1 to play here.
Look here. Carl James is defending you, man.
Thank you, Carl.
Rory,
So this 6-1 is tough. Is he just lifting and going to the deuce? No shots? Coming out and making the bar has been suggested.
that's not a bad play.
It is kind of an action play before he makes a 3rd point in his board. So this could be right. And since Mochy made it, I would bet $3 that this is
Cat
right.
Bakur called
2-4 will be a
that
hidden
one
cover. before
before Mochy made it.
Yep, he did. I saw it. I just hesitated since Mochy wasn't looking at it.
Well, Mochy fakes you out a lot.
Yeah, I heard
doing
about it.
commentary. He rarely makes the play he's going to ultimately make. He rarely looks at it early.
I don't understand that.
He looks at everything else.
Yeah, I know.
And
I just look
then
at
goes to
I just look at the best play, or at least I tried to. Ooh, that's
well,
interesting.
you immediately assume maybe you know the right play.
Could this
he
be?
has to convince himself.
This could be a double. Yeah, I think that's a missed cube. That's a.
And now it's going to be, if he doesn't come in, this is play on then.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got to play on here.
Wow.
I
He
think.
could, maybe he thought he wasn't good enough. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, he's 4 away. He does win some gammons when it goes nicely for him. So that I would have been aggressive there and set the cube. Probably appropriately aggressive. And this 5-1, I'm not sure what's right, but right now I think the action is in Blue's home board. So
I go to
if
the
you go
5.
11 to 5, exactly 11 to 5. That's where you want your
Then you'd
checkers.
be loading up for covering the one.
Yeah,
and
the only
three.
bad thing is if you 11-5, if you roll double fours, you make the ace, so it's not terrible.
You just
Which
load
is
it.
the number you're worried about, having the 2 checkers behind the 4 prime.
You load up here.
But yeah, I think 11-5 is clear. He finds it. Mochy wanted to bring 2
so
in.
now it's attack mode.
Yep. And you can do that with that anchor without too much worry.
You can make it without pointing. You're just gonna attack it.
Oh, of course, this is definitely too good.
Simon's gonna have to tell me what he means there. No, you play on. I think.
Yeah, this is a clear play on. Like, he's way too good.
It
Probably
looks like I wasn't watching, but apparently that one's over and Wells won.
Oh.
Oh no.
I do not forecast a take by Mochy here.
He should have just put a bow on this one.
Yeah, he just did. Yeah. Offer a handshake, thank you.
Okay, so obviously.
Yeah. Malcolm doesn't understand the score there. What about it? Yeah.
Oh.
At 5, if
I
it was
didn't
5
notice.
away, it's probably a proper cube. Or is it still too good, you think? Still too good?
We didn't notice. Bart Simon picked up the arm and spell check.
Oh. No, pass can. I pass a lot of cubes. No, actually, I don't. So I can pass, but I usually don't.
Okay, Tara may be listening to us. So.
No, she's upstairs, remember?
Oh, did she go upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
If that's the
If that's the only mistake we make this week.
That's like the least offensive typo I've ever seen in my life.
So, well, is Steve just taking a break, or is that over? Okay.
Oh,
so,
it's not over. Though.
So Wells is still standing around. So. Oops, Tara is listening to us. Oops. Made me think of trash can, Simon.
Simon who?
Margate.
Simon who? Does he play backgammon? Actually, a quick little story about Simon. I had never met him, and I was visiting the UK and stayed at no, I don't think that's necessary. Stayed at Raj's house, and Raj put together a little chouette with myself, Ref, Alipur, who's fantastic, myself, and Simon. And I just figured I was the third best player. Well, that chouette had one winner. It was Simon. So Simon Barget.
Actually, it's Barget.
I think he says Barget.
No.
Hey, Simon, who's right? Me or Bill here?
It's Barget. Barget is
Barget
the
or
French
Barget?
pronunciation.
Is he not French?
Hmm?
They're French Jews.
He told me it's pronounced Barget, but
Oh.
I don't know. Because I assume Barget also.
Yeah. Okay. You also you assume Jesper. That's a really good roll. Now, does he make the 8 or the... I'm sorry, yeah, make the 9 or the 4? Which is right? No, I don't. Not against the 3-point board. I like the 4-point here. I wasn't sure. The 4 prime might have been right.
Okay, don't go up too high.
Yep. 6-3. I think he just makes the bar and lifts the blot. So 9-6. Simon reply?
He didn't specifically. He said he has plans to change his name. He hates it.
Oh.
I guess because there's the pronunciation concerns.
5-4. Yep. Just make the 2-point.
Okay.
You can bring two down, but yeah, I think making the 2 is better than bringing 2 down here. It's only 3 shots here. 5-1.
Yeah.
And it's just it's
Just
okay.
go to the 7.
Yeah, just go down to the bar point. But
This is
Mochy does have 7 shots. Plus 4-1 is good. Double 4s is good. Double 1s is good. Double 5s and 6s, of course. Double 3s are pretty. Yeah, all the doubles are good. Double 2s is probably the.
Okay, Ryan's calling for a double.
If Ryan thinks a double, I'll say I think this is a double. There's some market losers. Two down for 6-4, sure. Whatever it is, I assume that Mochy will make the right play here. So if Mochy doubles, I would double.
And again, and I've mentioned a couple of times, and we see it all the time. Mochy's burning time like crazy.
Yeah,
But he can play with nothing.
Yeah.
But it has to compromise him ever so slightly.
But would he be more compromised? And this is his defense: is he'd be more compromised not taking the time early on.
Maybe. I mean,
that's why he uses as much clock as he has, because he doesn't know how long the match is going to. This match could end in the next game.
He's comfortable playing in this style.
Yeah.
And that's always important.
Right. Exactly. I'm comfortable even at this score. I wouldn't be too worried about time. I'm a pretty fast player in general. No, I would not have passed. I think that. Yeah, I don't think that was a good pass. All right, I'm quite surprised actually. So you said there is a live transcription?
Hussein had said he was going to do it, but I haven't seen him comment lately. Maybe he was going to do it in recording.
Yeah. 3-1 is a clear hit back. So
Marin's been looking at some positions
that's a
occasionally.
great roll. Double 1's a great roll. Make the 5-point.
Out of curiosity, did you like that board you played on? It's unique.
6-3, I guess, has got to be a hitter, right? I mean, it's not pretty, but all 5s and 6s hit back, except for double 6s, of course. Plus a bunch of 3s on the anchor numbers. But what else are you gonna do? Yeah, you can come down and make the bar, but then the only other 3 is basically down. Yeah, but I don't think. No, I would have hit, but it's a tough thing about this game. There's some.
Any non-hit is a double, Ryan says. No problem, Marin. We were just curious. Always good to have you watching and participating, though.
That's got to be one of his worst rolls for sure. Yeah. Although he would have fanned if he'd hit. 4-5 is basically a fan. I'm not trying to miss. I mean, that's
terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. 3s, 2s.
Got to come out with
6s. Are you supposed to hit on the ace with this 5? Looks like that's what he's doing. Just a tempo thing.
Okay.
He has all the numbers in the world if he doesn't. Now this is a monster cube. Now he has a pretty deep take point, gammonless, but this is not gammonless. But it's still
5-1.
Yeah. It's one of the deepest take points in general. Huh? Would or would not? Would. Big Cat says he would have taken. I'm not so sure about this one. I would.
Well, the pro take consideration is he's 5 away, right?
Yeah.
You take it and you lose 2. you've not given up a game, or
Yeah.
you're still out of way. So that says take, right? As long as you're not worried about getting gammon. So
3 away, 5 away now. 3 away, 4 away. Sorry. Mochy opens with the bar point. Standard split. Beautiful early game advantage, Mochy. Making the bar and pointing on the 4-point. First 2 rolls. 4-3 does not anchor, but comes up nicely. I think this is the time to try and get that advanced anchor. I like this play. Now, Mochy was thinking about the cube, and I was thinking about the cube before as soon as you roll the 4-3, basically, and wasn't sure if I would have pulled the trigger here. But Mochy says,
a little
"Yep."
different consideration.
Well, there's
4 away.
there's no recube vig essentially for blue. Would you pass? Is the question, Mr. Big Cat. You would pass
At 4 away.
Really, even with those 2 guys back on the ace? But there's only 9 in the zone. So, anyone out there put this in? Let us know if it is the take or pass.
What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah, or yeah, Ryan, what do you think, Mr. Rebelo?
He let it go.
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Ryan Rebello, in case you guys haven't heard, is pretty darn good at this game. I actually think he is the next greatest player in the world, or very well has the possibility or ability
Ryan
to
said
be.
he takes it.
Yeah. I think I would have taken as well. Big Cat thought it was a pass. We do not, I don't think.
No, I don't think.
So was it a clear take, or you, from you, Mr. Rebello? Was it clear, or was there any waiver?
Okay, so here we go. 3
Big
away,
split
3
at
away.
3 away with a 6-4, 6-1. Great reply by Mr. Malcolm. He's blood away the 3-point lead he
it's
had.
interesting, and Malcolm was thinking Mochy was going to be seeking revenge here. In Dubai 6 weeks ago, Malcolm beat Mochy in the Super Jackpot final. So it was.
Oh, now we have a 6 to play. Are we coming out? Is it time to? Yeah, looks right to me. Double 4, some great roll. Hit and make the 9 for sure. He went from a 4-3.
Zavril. Did Rory Pascar leave?
That's okay. Oh,
Rory
fixed it.
Pascan. That's the question. Did Rory
okay.
Pascan leave? Okay, Cat. Good luck in your next round, man. I don't know, baby. I got to go look at the brackets in a little bit.
Well, there's likely to be a GM versus GM match coming up next.
Oh, you think?
Between
lobbying is not allowed in
between
commentary, you know that.
Between Wells and Sachs, and the winner of that match, and some other guy, I'm not sure. Oh, but I think his last name is Pascan. I could be wrong.
Simon Margette said he said it reminded him of trash cans.
Be nice.
Seeing your shirt over the day.
You don't like my shirt? I don't know. It was it's made by a company called Desigual. They're out of Barcelona.
Marin put that in. It was a 97 take.
Yep. I thought it was a take. Mochy happy to take the equity vig of a pass there.
Yeah.
Marin? Yeah, she's great.
Why not?
Is she here this weekend?
No. She's virtually here, but she's not here.
Oh, she there?
Yeah.
Hello, Marin. Good to see you out there. Hope you're enjoying the streams and commentaries and these great matches we have.
Yeah, several. Mochy, there goes our yellow combo. And Shagan had just mentioned it. It was funny. Last night, Urso played on this board, and he had on a yellow shirt, but he was playing blue checkers. And today,
That's confusing.
Today, Mochy has on the yellow shirt, and he was playing yellow checkers. So Ian said, "Nice to see y'all got the color coordination down." You know?
So do you want me to wear blue or yellow for my next match?
Keep your shirt on.
You somehow
You
think
mean
if
request?
you somehow think if we stream you, you're thinking you're going to be on one. You know, you could be on two or three.
I mean, I am a cover model, you know.
Okay. Now this is going to be an interesting little position here. If he were to do something silly like dance.
31, yep. Just come in high and 6 to 5 makes sense.
Yeah, unstack them and give yourself.
That's an easy take.
It doesn't surprise me. I
think it's an
didn't
easy
think
take.
about it, but one of my
26,
first reactions was
48.
that if Mochy danced or something, certainly he could have cubed this. But with Mochy coming in, but this is going to force Mochy to burn.
So
quite a bit of
130,
what little
130
time.
for yellow, 54, 84.
Okay, not surprising that he takes this. To me.
22 for blue. What did white have?
31.
So it's 9 pips. So, yep, seems like a standard double take. 3-1 is not what the doctor ordered. Wow, this is the only safe play, I think.
Golf voice.
Wow, that was really unfortunate. And Mochy rolls double 4, so that 9 pip lead has evaporated.
Yeah. Oh, he's playing on a recorded match there. Over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Malcolm's cube was way too early.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
not
say that.
true.
You hurt his feelings.
That's not true. 4-1. I don't think you need to slot. I like this play. Yep. Don't need to slot there.
Aaron says
'Cause you
it
might
was
get a
actually a double, but a huge take. So
Oh, really? It
that's
was a
how
double.
was.
Well,
57 double.
well, say again? It
That's
must be over.
over.
Yep.
So
So it looks like I'm playing Mr. Wells.
David Wells beat Steve Sachs.
6-5.
Why don't you talk? I'm going to leave this. I apologize. I'm going to leave this with Rory for a few minutes.
Okay.
Don't talk too loud.
Yes, I'll
Because I'm
keep
going to
it
go
down.
look at the brackets.
Gotcha. Sure. Okay, so he has a 6-5 to play. He's trying to decide if he should be making the ace or slotting the 3. I like making the ace here as he did in case he gets a shot, which he has right here. He doesn't want to have a blot in his board. He does have a 5-point board. So this is definitely a shot. There is no safe play. So what's right here? Looks like the fewest amount of shots is clearing the 7-point. So you hit it and put him on the bar and make the ace. It is definitely the fewest amount of shots. There's nothing else that's even close to being only 11. And you put him on the bar. If he doesn't come in, there's great benefit there. But there's a big roll for Mochy here. He does not hit back. Now he has 20 covers there plus 10s and 11s. That's your cover. So what's right here? I think you cover with the 1 and bring the 3 over. No, you're playing against a 5-point board, so you want to play pretty safe. So I think I would make it with the 3 and play 14-13. So I think you gotta leave him a little something. I think this is too much. I think he gave more shots than he needed to. 5-6 and 5-2 when he could have left. Nope. 5-4. I guess you bring the 4 across and the 5 in. Play as safe as possible. That's only double 5s, which is a super joker anyways. Everything else is at least 4 shots, it looks like. And I'm not leaving 4 shots, so. Yep. That would be my play. Mochy looking for double 5s, does not get it. Still in the bar. This is why that 6-4 play was great earlier. Oh, and he closes him out. Wow, there's gammon equity here. Wow, this match could be over. Double 4s. And I think you just bring it in and put it on the there. So it doesn't leave any shots. Yeah, it's an extra checker on all the spares on the 6 and 5, which generally isn't good. But I think it's clear here. Go ahead, just go ahead and bring the 4 in. You want to get a gammon. Urso has 1-4 left. Yeah, that's got to be the play. Joe Urso just walked up behind me. You can have a seat and tune on commentary for a minute if you like. Just plays 3-1, the most natural. That looks right. 6-5, great roll for Malcolm. So I think he gets probably about 40% gammons, maybe a little less than that. Goes down drastically if Mochy comes in here. They're not playing dice on checkers. (6-3) takes 1 off. Now he's odd. Mochy really needs to come in here or the pressure will be on big time. Malcolm just gets 1 off, but he's even now, so that didn't cost him. Mochy comes in with the 4. Oh, double 4s. Great roll. So that's 1, 2, 3. And do you waste 1 pip now? I think I would. Yep. Wasting 1 pip when there isn't a significantly better other play is often going to be right. And you think, oh, I don't want to waste. But 6-2, I think you just bring 2 across here. Now I would not be wasting because you can get 2 crossovers without wasting. So Mochy will likely make this play. Yep, he's deciding on the 6, which, oh, he does decide to waste. I would not have. I'm surprised he actually wasted a pip there. But assume if he needs a double, once again, wasting a pip isn't so bad. 6-3. That should basically reverse itself, didn't it? Yeah, that reversed itself. It didn't make a difference. Looking for that's a good roll, assuming he takes a checker off. But it's the only 6 that doesn't take a checker off. Now he's at the mercy of the dice gods. He's got 4 numbers to win, and oh, he wins the match. What a brutal beat at the end. Malcolm Hutson moving on in the mega jackpot. Congratulations to you, sir. No, it didn't. It didn't. Because the placement of the checkers reversed themselves. He rolled another 6. He would have wasted the next roll. That's a brutal gammon loss for Moch.